What makes Green Berets different than every other special operations unit that exists? It's the core competency of unconventional warfare and foreign internal defense. Now, what does that mean? That means we are absolute experts of working by, with, and through a partner force to achieve a greater objective. Another word that we throw around that encapsulates the core competency of Green Berets and an ODA is we are the ultimate force multipliers. Now, the global war on terror has kind of tainted the picture of what Green Berets were designed to do, because all we see in the movies and things like that are door kicking and doing direct action raids and taking it to the target, taking it to the enemy directly. But if you look at what we did in Vietnam and why Green Berets are actually a thing, it's because we needed an unconventional force. We needed a force that can go in behind enemy lines and work by, with, and through indigenous forces by training them, by accessing resources and multiplying our efforts. So we would take a group of militia, a group of just untrained soldiers, but they had purpose, right? They had drive. They wanted to accomplish something greater than themselves. We would train them up, teach them small unit tactics, teach them how to conduct an ambush, teach them how to conduct a raid, and ultimately teach them how to take it to the Viet Cong and make their mission successful. So that's what Green Berets do. That is the core competency. Another perfect example of that is if you watch the Horse Soldiers movie, 12 Strong. Green Berets literally rode on horseback and worked by, with, and through that partner force and those indigenous forces to take it to the enemy in Afghanistan when they had no support, no resources. Sure, they had air support, but other than that, they were on their own on the ground. There was nobody coming to rescue them if something happened. And that is what makes Green Berets so unique and so different than every other special operations force. And how do we do it? That's the big question, right? And that's the thing that is so amazing. A team of 12 people can multiply their efforts to hundreds of militia because of how an ODA is structured. An ODA is an autonomous group of 12 guys that can operate independently, and they each person on the team has their role that fits perfectly into training by, with, and through and being behind enemy lines without any significant resources. So an 18 Bravo is the weapons sergeant. He's going to be in charge of security. He's in charge of training, sourcing ammo, and teaching the indigenous forces how to use their weapon systems properly. The 18 Charlie, he's the engineer. He does not only demolitions and teaches demolitions, but he also learns construction and base maintenance. So if there are resources that are needed, it's the 18 Charlie's job to source those resources, find those resources, and ultimately put them into use and make the most out of the minimal resources that the team has. Moving to the 18 Delta. The 18 Delta is a crucial piece on an ODA because they are the medic. They are some of the most proficient trauma medics in the world. They literally can conduct field surgery if needed, and they know the ins and outs of trauma medicine. They not only use their skills to the benefit of the team, but they teach their skills and they cross-train and pass those skills on to the whole team and to the partner force that Green Berets work with. Moving to the 18 Echo. 18 Echo is also one of those crucial points, but underrated in the big scheme of things. 18 Echoes are in charge of communications. They are in charge of keeping the ODA in contact with whoever we need to be in contact with. Also, field expedited communications, teaching how to do things with minimal resources and still get communications back to where we need to get them. So the 18 Echo is another crucial piece. Moving on to the 18 Fox. 18 Fox is a senior member of the ODA. He is the intelligence sergeant. So he is sourcing intelligence. He is finding intelligence. He is passing intelligence to the team sergeant, to the team leader, and really driving the intelligence game on the ground for the team. Next is the 180 Alpha. So that is the warrant officer. The warrant officer on the team is, first, he's the assistant team leader. So he is second in charge to the team leader. He is advising the team leader because typically the warrant on the team has arguably the most experience or close to the most experience next to the team sergeant. And he is advising the team sergeant, advising the team leader, and also helping the 18 Fox with some of the intelligence operations. Moving on to the team leader. The team leader is a captain, an 03 in the Army, and he typically has done an infantry deployment or an infantry tour in the regular Army prior to even going to Special Forces. So he does have some experience in the regular army before that he can bring to the team. But the team leader is the face of the team. He is the decision maker for the team. If anything critical comes down the pipeline from higher, the team leader is the one that gets that information, disseminates that information, and ultimately reports back to higher and tells them what is going on the ground. So the team leader has a crucial position. And also, he is the face of building rapport with our partner force or indigenous force. Because, like you saw, if you saw the movie 12 Strong, it was not necessarily a friendly engagement right away. The team leader had to be the one to build that rapport, establish that rapport, and at sometimes back up the team and stand on his own 2 feet and be that person, that voice of reason, if the partner force is trying to do something that is unaligned with the overall mission. So that's where the team leader comes in. Obviously, a very crucial role on the ODA. And then lastly is the 18 Zulu, the team sergeant. Now, the team sergeant is the team daddy, is what we call them, because they are typically the most experienced person on the team. I mean, it varies. It could be the warrant or the team sergeant, but the team sergeant is the one that has already been on a team for years. He's gone through one of the MOSs as a member of an ODA, and now he is at the point where he is competent enough to take over a team and run the team. Team sergeant is in charge of the tactical operations. Anything that has to do with tactics, mission, and overall concept of the operation, that is the team sergeant's role. He advises the team leader because he is more experienced than the team leader. So he will be the team leader's right-hand man and guide him and advise him and make sure the team leader is going in the right direction and doing things in the right direction so that the whole ODA can operate effectively and efficiently. So at the end of the day, an ODA is a force multiplier. They are the ultimate force multipliers. And the reason that we are called quiet professionals is because we are designed to operate behind the scenes, behind enemy lines, not get the credit for what's going on. Ideally, people that don't even know that we exist or that we're there, and we are doing God's work behind the scenes and enabling others to go and further the mission and the overall objective. So that's what Green Berets are. Yes, we can do the sexy stuff. Yes, we train the sexy stuff, and we're pretty good at it. But the core competencies of Green Berets is unconventional warfare and foreign internal defense, working by, with, and through partner forces to achieve a greater objective.